Caw, 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 caw. Wake up, Bran. We are visitors. Little Lord needs to do his duty. Hoodoo. Who is it? Some men of the Night's Watch. And Tyrion Lannister. I must say I received a slightly warmer welcome on my last visit. Any man of the Night's Watch is welcome at Winterfell. Any man of the Night's Watch, but not I, eh, boy? I'm not your boy, Lannister. I'm Lord of Winterfell while my father is away. And you might learn a lord's courtesy. Hoodoo. So it's true. Do you recall how you happened to fall? The boy remembers nothing of the incident. Curious. Do you like to ride, Bran? Yes. Or I did like to. The boy has lost use of his legs. Well, what of it? With the right horse and saddle, even a cripple can ride. I'm not a cripple. Then I'm not a dwarf. My father will rejoice to hear it. I have a gift for you. Give that to your saddler. He'll provide the rest. Will I really be able to ride? You will. On horseback, you'll be as tall as any of them. Why do you want to help my brother? I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things. You've done my brother a kindness. The hospitality of Winterfell is yours. Spare me your false courtesies, Lord Stock. There is an inn nearby. I will go there, and both of us can sleep easier. This heat! Times like these I envy you northerners your summer snows. I've been hoping to talk to you about John Arryn. Lord Arryn, his death was a great sadness for all of us. I could not save him. His sickness struck him very hard and very fast. I had spoken with him the day before he passed. He often came to me for counsel. Why? I have been Grand Maester for many years. Kings and hands have come to me for advice since. What did John Arryn want? He came inquiring after a book. A book? What book? I fear it would be of little interest to you, my lord. No, I'd like to read it. A ponderous tome, with descriptions of many high lords and noble ladies, and their children. Did John tell you what he wanted with it? He did not, my lord. I did not presume to ask. Did he say anything to you during his final hours? There is one phrase he kept repeating. The seed is strong. And you're quite certain he died of natural illness? What else could it be? Poison. A disturbing thought. What sort of man would dare? I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon. Yes, women, cravens, and eunuchs. Did you know that Varys is a eunuch? Everybody knows that. Thank you, Grand Maester. I've taken enough of your time. No trouble at all, my lord. It's a great honor. Arya, what are you doing? Sirius says a water dancer can stand on one toe for hours. Which toe? Any toe. It's a long, hard fall down these steps. Sirius says a water dancer never falls. Tomorrow, I'm going to chase cats. Sirius says you can learn a lot from them. They're quick as a snake and quiet as shadows. Father, now that Bran's awake, will he come live with us now? Not for a long time, sweet one. He needs to win his strength back. He can't be a knight now, can he? No, but someday he may yet build a holdfast, like Brandon the Builder, or sail the seas, or perhaps become the High Septon. Can I build castles and sail ships and become a High Septon? You will marry a king, but your sons will become lords. and princes, and yes, perhaps even a high septon.
No, that sounds.
If only old Sammy's mind were as nimble as his blade, our council meetings would be a good deal livelier. Is there a reason for this visit, Lord Baelish? Or are you here simply to admire the view from my window? I promised Cat I would help you in your inquiries, and so I have. You have something for me. Someone. For someone, truth be told, including Lord Aaron's squire. The king knighted the boy shortly after John's death. Squire? I shall send for him at once. My lord, come to the window, if you would be so kind. There, by the stables, do you see the boy honing his sword with an oil stone? He reports to Varys. The spider has taken a great interest in your comings and goings. Now look to the west. See the guard leaning on the rampart? He reports to the queen. And do you see the girl sitting on the bench pretending to read a book? Another of the queen's informants? No, she's one of mine. God! Is everybody someone's informant in this cursed city? Scarcely. Why, there's you, me, the king, the queen. Is there someone in your service you trust completely? Yes. The wiser answer was no, my lord. But be that as it may, send this paragon of yours to Sir Hugh and the others. Even Spider cannot watch every man at every hour. Lord Peter, I am grateful for your help. Perhaps I was wrong to distrust you. You are slow to learn, Lord Eddard. Distrusting me was the wisest thing you did since you climbed down off your horse. He said he'd be glad to talk to the Hand himself. He's a knight, you see. Ah, a knight. They strut around like roosters down here, even the ones who've never seen an arrow coming their way. You shouldn't be out here, my lord. There's no telling who has eyes where. Let them look. Former Hand did call upon me, my lord, along with Lord Stannis. I regret to say they did not honour me with their patronage. What did Lord Aaron want when he came to visit? He came to see the boy. I should like to see him as well. As you wish, my lord. Gendry! This is Gendry. Strong for his age, and he works hard. Show the Hand the helmet you made, lad. This is fine work. I would be honoured if you let me buy it from you. It's not for sale. Boy, this is the king's hand. If his lordship wants a helmet, I made it for me. Forgive him, my lord. There's nothing to forgive. When John Aaron came to see you, what did he talk about? He asked me questions, is all. What kind of questions? How was I? If I was treated well? If I liked the work? And questions about my mother. What did you tell him? She died when I was little. She had yellow hair, and sometimes she used to sing to me, I remember. Look at me. Get back to work, lad. I'm sorry to have bothered you. If the day ever comes when Gendry would rather wield a sword than forge one, send him to me. Did you find anything, my lord? I did. King Robert's bastard son.
Been sitting here for days. Start the dance just before I wet myself. There's Sir Jamie, the Queen's brother, and that's Beric Dondarrion. Oh, he's so dreamy. I would marry him here and now if I could.
Up next, Sir Hugh of the Vale and Sir Gregor Clegane.
Yes, and not for the bloody pomp. Have at it! Bam! Gasp! Is he dead?
Winner, Sir Gregor.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe. Oh no! Oh, Jane, maybe I should see you to your chambers. Sansa, I will return shortly. Jane is not feeling well. Up next, Sir Loras Tyrell. There will be no song sung for him. How sad. The night of flowers. Sweet lady, no victory is half so beautiful as you. Thank you, Sir Loras. He's so charming, just like the princes in the songs. Everything is just perfect. Nothing could possibly go. Hooray! I'm just in time for the last joust. Arya, what are you doing here?
Winner!
Watching the
Sir
joust. What else? But what are you doing dressed like that? I was at my dancing lesson, and I didn't have time to change. She's
Up
spoiling
next,
everything again.
Sir
But
Jamie
still,
and
even
Sir
Arya can't lose such a
Barristan.
beautiful day. You must be one of her daughters. You have the telly look. I'm Sansa Stark. Pardons, my lord. Call me Peter. I'm an old friend. I've known your mother a long time. Why did they call you Littlefinger? Arya? No, it's quite all right.
Winner!
Growing up, I was very
Sir
little, and I come from a spit
Jamie.
of land called the Finger, so you see, it's an exceedingly clever nickname. The moon is well up, so the last three jousts will take place tomorrow. Everybody is leaving. Oh my, it's the prince. He's so handsome. Solaris has an eye for beauty. He's talking to me. Can't believe it. He was too kind. Do you think he will win the joust tomorrow? No. My dog will do for him. And when I am old enough, I shall do for them all. It grows late. Do you need an escort back to the castle? It would be an honor. Dog!
Yes, Your Grace.
Take my betrothed back to the castle and see that no harm befalls her.
Did you really think Joff was going to take you there himself? Small chance of that.
Father, where are you?
Hmm. All of a sudden, I feel as if I'm forgetting someone.
The Queen, my lord?
Hmm? Your Grace.
You're missing your tournament.
Putting my name on it doesn't make it mine.
I thought we might put what happened on the Kingsford behind us. The ugliness with the wolves. Forcing you to kill the beast was extreme, but sometimes we go to extremes when our children are concerned. How is Sansa?
She likes it here.
She's the only Stark who does.
What are you doing here?
I might ask the same of you. What is it you hope to accomplish?
King called on me to serve him in the realm, and that's what I'll do until he tells me otherwise.
You can't change him. You can't help him. He'll do what he wants, which is all he's ever done. You'll try your best to pick up the pieces, but
If that's my job, so be it.
you're just a soldier, aren't you? You take your orders and carry on. I suppose it makes sense. Your older brother was trained to lead, and you were trained to follow.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
As was I.
Come, you're not the only one who needs rest. I've drunk too much, and I may need to kill my brother tomorrow.
You were very gallant today, Sir Sandor.
Spare me your empty compliments, girl, and your sirs. I'm no knight. I spit on them in their vows. My brother is a knight. Did you see him ride today?
Yes, he was.
Gallant.
Mm, no one could withstand him.
Your scepter trained you well. You're like one of those birds from the summer hours, aren't you? A pretty little talking bird repeating all the pretty little words they taught you to recite.
That was unkind. You were frightening me.
No one could withstand him. True enough, no one could ever withstand Gregor. His second joust today. Oh, that was a pretty sight. You saw it, did you? Foolish boy. His gorget wasn't fastened proper. You think Gregor didn't see that? Gregor's lance goes where Gregor wants it to go. Look at me. I've seen you turning away from me all the way down the King's Road. Bugger that. Take your bloody luck. No pretty words for that, girl. Most people think it was a fire. I'll tell you what it was, little bird. I was 6. The toy maker gave us gifts. I don't remember what I got, but it was Gregor's toy I wanted. Wooden knight, fixed with string so you can make it fight. I just wanted to play with it. I wasn't going to keep it. Gregor never said a word. He just grabbed me under his arm, shoved my face in the brazier. My father told everyone my badging caught fire. And 4 years later, Rhaegar taps him on the shoulder and says, "Arise, Sir Gregor."
He's no true
No,
knight.
little bird. He was no true knight.
His own brother. At first I was afraid of him, but now I feel afraid for him. Hey, why'd you stop so?
Said we're here.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
Wait. Things I told you tonight. If you tell Joffrey, if you tell your father, or the Queen,
I promise I won't.
if you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
Next time on Game of Thrones. Gods, what is that? I'm Samuel Tarly of Hornhill. I'm going to call you Lady Piggy. Ow, ow, yield, I yield. No one hurt Sam. Looks like the bastards in love.
I'm slicing me a piece of bacon.
Never mind. Why didn't you fight back? I wanted to, but I couldn't. I'm a coward. Truly, my lord, all the rooms are full. Is there nothing I can do to remedy this? You can have my room. Now there's a smart lad. My lord, shall I play you a song of your father's victory at King's Landing? Nothing would more likely ruin my supper. Lady Stark, what an unexpected pleasure. I'm sorry to have missed you at Winterfell. Lady Stark, I was still Catelyn Tully the last time I stayed here. You, sir, is that the black patch of Harrenhal on your coat? It is, my lady. And is Lady Went a true friend to my father, Lord Hoster Tully? She is. The red stallion was always a welcome sight at Riverrun. My father counts Jonas Bracken as one of his most loyal bannermen.
Our lord is honored by his trust.
I know your situ. The twin towers of Frey. How fares your lord? Lord Walter is well, my lady. He asked the presence of your father on his 90th name day. He plans to take another wife. I envy your father all his fine friends, Lady Stark, but I don't quite see the purpose of all this. This man came into my home as a guest, and there conspired to murder my son, a boy of 7. In the name of the lords you serve, I call upon you to take him back to Winterfell to await the king's justice.